Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I guess it's about time for me to finally do this video. It's a video I've been probably needing to make for months. I just haven't got around to doing it. It involves none other than Alan Roberts. And yes, I said his name again. Seems upsetting when I do that. Alan Roberts. So we put on my +5 hat of weaponsmithing, work on skilling my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about this. Because something this guy pulled, I guess, a year or two ago, I would actually need to check the exact date. Before I had ever heard of who he was, this guy jumped up and made a video about me to get publicity, which that's fine, man. I mean, we all try to get publicity on here. That's part of the YouTube game. But he created a fake conversation supposedly between he and I to read out loud as his evidence that he finally made it in the YouTube fitness community. And I mean, I want people to understand, this guy accuses me of being a liar all the time. And a lot of people try to do that, but he created a fake conversation, literally pages back and forth, and read it out loud. I'm going to put it at the end of this video. It's going to be changed just enough to be, fall well within YouTube's fair use policy. But it will be his exact words, him reading it though, so that you guys hear what all this guy had to say. And he created this. I didn't even know about it for months. I didn't know about it. I had no clue. Another YouTuber was talking with me on the phone and had told me, hey, what about that conversation you had with Alan Roberts? And I'm like, who? Like, oh, isn't that, doesn't he has a channel like Every Day on Day Fitness or something, right? I just heard about him like a couple weeks ago. I think someone mentioned him. And as I had actually heard of him at that point, I just wasn't aware that he had done any videos about me. I was totally clueless about it, because I hadn't really seen his stuff. I had seen him come through the feed, and I had seen his name pop up here and there. And the person said, no, didn't you have a conversation with him? And I'm like, no. Like, you didn't email him? Like, how would I even have his email address? And it was weird to me, because the thing is, the guy actually says in there that I started it by commenting under a video he supposedly made about me, which I have no clue what the original video was. That he made about me, that I commented under there, then deleted the comment. It's kind of common knowledge, and everyone has known this for well over a year, maybe two, that people run around catfishing me on YouTube pretending to be me, and they had posted in other people's videos with a fake account. And the fake account, what the guy had been doing, he had clicked a like on hundreds of my videos and had no videos of his own. So when you click on his main page, you saw his liked videos as a video feed, and it appeared to be, because he didn't have any uploads, it appeared to, all Jason's most recent uploads are there, so therefore it looked like my videos, and he had used my name, the guy had used my banner, and I finally got him deleted, and the guy had made 5 or 6 new channels. Every time I got the copycats deleted, the guy was making new ones, and he had been posting in everybody's videos. And I'm talking hundreds of people's videos. And I had been telling people even back then, my official Facebook, I said, guys, there's people pretending to be me. I don't actually comment in other people's videos. And I don't. And I chose not to. And it had been a long time. I quit doing years ago. I stopped posting under other people's videos. I don't do it. And I've tried to make it common knowledge to people that if someone does that, it's not me. Don't take it serious. And I'd said that quite a few times, and apparently he didn't get the memo. He didn't realize I've been very public about that. It's just people imitating me. People pretend to be me on forums. They've been created forum accounts on different forums, and people actually think are me, like apparently Reddit. I think like M4 Carbine or something like that. Some of the gun forums. It's not me, guys. I don't post on any of those places. I don't have an account on any forum. I haven't in years. It's been a long time since I've had an active account on any forum anywhere. So there's people who run around and pretend to be me. So I don't know if this actually happened. I don't know if he fabricated that, because he clearly fabricated the emails. I don't know if he's telling the truth about that. Maybe he did think it was me, but he didn't realize, he didn't do any due diligence and realize there was someone who had been running around up until fairly recently. And now that I'm verified, they can't do it anymore because people see it doesn't have a check mark. They don't have 100,000 subscribers on a verified channel. So people were doing that, and I guess that prompted him, because he thought I was upset or whatever, and then I guess he created this fake email exchange in which he threatens me, basically saying crazy stuff, like, and you guys will see it, he says crazy stuff like, if you step to me, I'll mess you up or whatever. And it's like, I'm sitting here thinking as I'm listening to this, I'm not going to step to anybody. If someone wants to step to me or mess me up, I'm just going to bust a cap in them. understand why anyone would think that I want to get in a fist fight or step to anybody. It's not my style, not what I do, not interested in doing it. I don't care what you said about me or said about my mama or anything else. I'm not getting in a fist fight with someone. If someone wants to get in a confrontation, we're not going to deal with fists. That's just not how it's going to be. And it's just weird. Goes in there and it's not even how I write. The sort of things the person says is not the sort of ultimatums I've made. When I've made ultimatums to people, people get a pretty good idea. I'm pretty straightforward in saying what I'm going to do. I don't say you'll suffer the consequence. I've never said stuff like that. I'm very specific. I don't need to cover all of it here, but I've made no ambiguity about what I would do if people confront me physically or anything in any way. I'm very clear in exactly what I'm going to do to them. Just like I did with Michael Hearn with the, I'm going to slap you. I told him, here's what's going to happen when you come within 10 yards of me. You might want to talk to a lawyer about if I'm going to do it or not. It happens to be where I live. So it was just really, again, nothing like what I actually say. The person sent him stuff and nothing is capitalized. If you guys notice in all my comments, I capitalized everything. Every proper noun is capitalized. The start of every sentence is capitalized. I always use punctuation. In fact, I overuse punctuation. I kind of am bad about adding too many ellipses and stuff like that. Kind of one of my major grammatical mistakes. So the person writes nothing like what I write. They don't make the sort of statements I actually make, and he just fabricated this where he's actually yelling and cussing and dropping F-bombs and everything else while talking to himself and pretending like he's insulting me as someone who's never spoken to him, never contacted him. At the time he made this video, I had never even heard his name. I'd never even heard the dude's name. But now that his channel is growing and he continues to try to use me as for publicity, which is fine. I use other people for publicity. People are free to do that. Alan, you are free to make videos about me. This is America. This is a free country. I understand you're a veteran. I understand that you fought to serve this country. To help preserve our freedoms. You have every right to make videos about me. I don't know why you would think that I think that you don't, but you are a lying piece of shit for making up a fake conversation between us that never happened and putting it into a video. And I think everyone needs to see that conversation and see the nonsense that you came up with. So without ado, I'm going to flip it in here.
Some dude who likes loading ammunition a lot. And it goes on to say, okay, I've had enough messages from subscribers and fans telling me that you've been calling me out on video. I've looked and I wouldn't even waste my time on a video about you publicly to give you views, which is what you want. Duh. Your channel is a joke and your lifts are nothing special. I've even said they're nothing special, but anyway. I was outlifting you in my late teens. No, the fuck you weren't. Fat fuck. I will tell you this though, keep making videos about me and mentioning my girl and it might just not end well for you. I'm officially a member of the YouTube community. If you try to come confront me at my home or gym, you better be prepared for the consequences. Stop calling me out on videos. Final warning. Okay, first of all, I wouldn't go to your home because that's just fucking stupid. That's actually illegal and I wouldn't do that. Showing up at your gym, I'll show up wherever the fuck I want. And I'll do whatever the fuck I want. All right? I've never threatened your ass on a video. I've only said I would whoop that ass if you stepped to me. And I'd fucking whip it if you stepped to me. I immediately responded, LMAO. So after that I responded, your late teens, is this the version of your life story where you were a mercenary or the version where you gained 100 pounds, lying piece of garbage? I'll make whatever videos I want. If you would show up any place, you would do nothing. That's what people who need to fabricate their past do, boy. So the man in a crafting hat responds a little later, I've said all I need to say about my past, and I won't go into any more detail to have it twisted by idiots like you. I can promise you I don't back down from confrontations in real life, especially when I know it involves someone who's made credible threats against me on video. Think about that. I gotta think about that for a second. You're on video threatening me. No, I'm on video saying that if you ever stepped to me, I'd whip that fucking ass. Don't think because I'm not dumb enough to respond back to you on video that I won't do anything. Remove your videos about me because they are defamation. I'm not removing shit, bitch. Period. If they get removed, they get removed, but I'm not removing shit. They're not defamation. Me saying how somebody else is fucking lying their ass off, No. That's not defamation. If you want to have them fucking removed, feel fuck free. But that just means you're a fucking bitch. Don't put your shit out there, and then when proven to be fucking total ass bullshit lies, you're gonna fucking want to try to get shit removed. You're acting like Beyonce with that fucking shit about the Super Bowl pictures, you dumbass motherfucker, and you're not Beyonce. Ain't nobody putting a fucking ring on it. So I respond back. Actually, I said I would whip your punk ass. Not that I'm going to. That's not a threat. It's a legal scenario. I'm not removing nothing. You're a bitch. He says, fuck you. Come do it then and see what happens. I'm done with you. You're a joke. I corrected his spelling in your, and I said, you'd piss yourself. And that's where we fucking end. But apparently, I'm actually a real member of the fitness YouTube community now, because I've now done a collaboration video with a well-known YouTuber, Steve Shaw. Much appreciated, Steve. And I've been given a cease and desist warning by the man who likes to threaten to shoot people because he's a fucking bitch-ass coward. So I feel pretty fucking accomplished today. The moral of this fucking story is, don't think you're gonna fucking contact me in private and have me not fucking put it out there. I put my shit out live for everybody to fucking see. When I say something, I back it up. When I say something, I stand by it. Don't fucking act like you're gonna have a fucking communication with me behind fucking closed doors and I'm not gonna fucking put it out there. That was my whole shtick about that fucking thing yesterday. The thing yesterday was not the fucking troll. The thing that pissed me off yesterday was not being trolled, because that fucking happens and I've received tons of hate mail already, and I honestly don't give a fucking shit. The thing that pissed me off the most is that the fucking punk ass motherfucker posted the comment from his actual account, erased it, and then came back to post it anonymously as if I wouldn't fucking know. That is some real punk ass, pussy ass bullshit. And that is no place for anything. That's bullshit. Stand by what the fuck you say. Be a real fucking man about it and stand by what the fuck you gonna say.